Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today, inshallah, alhamdulillah, we will be starting our book number 4. We spent several weeks to complete the revision of book number 1 to 3. But today, inshallah, we'll start the book number 4, which is very interesting, by the way, because there is a new, most importantly, the new tense, which is the future tense, is going to be used. As we know that we have Madi and Mudare. Today we'll actually be focusing a lot on the Mudare. But the Mudare, as you know, can be used for present and future. So we will be focusing both on the present and the future. So inshallah, let's get started and I will share my screen with you. There you go. So our book number 4, lesson number 1 of Madina Arabic course. Darsul Awwal. The first thing is the vocabulary. Do definitely recommend people to take a screenshot of this because this will be used during your exercises today. So darasa yadrusu is to study. Nazala yanzilu is to descend or getting off, coming down. All of these actually work for nazala, meaning, for example, you're getting off the bus, coming down the mountain, you will actually use the word nazala yanzilu. Arafa yarifu is to know somebody's name, know somebody's house, know somebody's address. So you'll say the arafa yarifu. Sakana yaskunu, to stay or to live, meaning your actual wherever you're staying in the hotel or in the house. Bahasa yab'asu an, to look for or to find or searching for. They're all coming under bahasa yab'asu. Mata yamutu, to die. When somebody dies, that's what the word is used. Shakara yashkuru, to thank or to be grateful. Saida yas'adu, to ascend, meaning going up or rising. So you're going up the mountain, you're rising, the plane is taking off, it's rising. So all of these will be used for Saida yas'udu. Nasitu is to forgot, that I forgot. Qaribun is relative. Qaribun is relative. Mahattatun is station or stop or bus stop. All of these are called as mahattatun. Hallaqun is barber. Aruzun is for rice. Unwanun is for address. Thobun is clothes. Mustawsafun is clinic, meaning a small hospital or a clinic of a doctor. Qadimun is coming. Qadimun is coming. For example, my stop is coming, or then my house is coming. Right? You're traveling somewhere. You're walking, and somebody asks you about the question. Where is your house? Oh, my house is coming. Right? So it's like nearby. Bitaqatun is visiting card. Risalatun is letter. Saydilia is pharmacy. And Khailun is horses. Couple of qawaid. Before we go into the qawaid, I wanted to share this with you. This is, I'll only show like maybe two or three of them. For example, ana is for myself, and for zahabtu is used when I say I went in the past tense. If I am using the same thing for the present tense, I will say azhabu, I go, or I am going, azhabu. But in order for the azhabu to become future tense, the word will remain the same. Azhabu will remain the same, no change. We learned this before. The only thing you will add is this sa azhabu, and that will become I will go. As you can see, all of these tazhabu, sa tazhabu, tazhabina, sa tazhabina. As you can see, all of these are exact same words. However, sa, when you add the sa in the beginning, it will become I will or you will. And you will see at the end of your um, exercise today that this will be your exercise to memorize this completely. Just this one for now. So you will start with ana anta anti huwa hiya, nahnu antum antum antun hum hun. So this is how you will actually memorize this part, and then you will say zahabtu zahabta zahabti zahaba zahabat zahabna zahabtum zahabtun zahabu zahabna. You will say past tense is this. And then azhabu, tazhabu, tazhabina, yazhabu, tazhabu. So you will memorize all of these. This will be your exercise for today, that you will memorize all of these. So remember, ana is for I went, I go as azhabu, I will go as sa azhabu. Very simple. This is the exact same thing, but for the word kataba. For the word kataba, to write. So ana is will be katabtu, that I wrote in the past. I write or I am writing, I will say aktabu, aktubu. And in order to change the aktubu into future tense, that you will write or I will write, I will say sa aktubu, I will write. So this is not your exercise for today, but next time when you actually have your next session, next class, this will be given as your next class's memorization exercise. So you will be memorizing this. You will see that starting in this session, you will see a lot of memorizing of this conjugation exercises. So all the conjugation exercises, all of this is conjugation, right? So you'll start memorizing all of these uh, slowly so that you know exactly when to use or what word to use. And if you any ever at any point of time you would like to use by yourself because your book does not have everything, if you ever want to see the conjugation for any word, for example, darasa or jalasa, right? Fataha. So all of those words, if you want to know the conjugation for all of this, just like this, it will not show up like in this format, but it will show you, the website will show you every single way of how the word will be said. For example, for a male masculine, for the feminine um, sorry, for the masculine singular, for the feminine plural, all of those words that you see right here, this website will actually show you all of that for free. So you just add the word in Arabic and then it will make the whole thing for you. It's very useful, so please take a note. It will be very helpful for you in the future. 1 second, sorry. Okay. So, couple of things to learn over here. As I already showed you, in the previous lesson, we learned, we introduced the Mudare, right? Mudare is present future. And we learned that yadhabu, it means he goes, right? If you go back over here, yadhabu, if you see right here, yadhabu in the middle right here, it means he goes. Now we learn in this isnad of the proper noun. So plural of the yazhabu is yazhabuna. They go. They masculine go. So remember, this is your exercise. Yazhabuna, right here, right at the beginning, at the model, at the bottom. Yazhabuna is they go, male plural, masculine plural. And for example, ikhwati yadrusuna bil jamiati. My brothers are studying at the university. Ikhwati yadrusuna bil jamiati. My brothers are studying at the university. She goes is translated as tazhabu. She goes will be translated as tazhabu. So if you go back over here, as you can see, she goes is considered as tazhabu. Tazhabu. For he go, it was yazhabu. For she goes, it is tazhabu. Please, that's what you have. That's why you have to memorize all of these. So the translation for another sentence will be Maza taktubu aminatul an. What is Amina writing now? Taktubu, right? I already gave you the example of this. What is Amina writing right now? Taktubu risalatun ila ummuha. She is writing a letter to her mother. The plural of the tazhabu, meaning the feminine plural, will be yazhabna. Yazhabna. They, female, go. For example, ikhwati yadrusuna bil jamiati wa akhawati yadrusna bil madrasati. My brothers are studying at the university and my sisters are studying at the school. Now we have just seen the tadhabu means she goes. It also means you go, by the way. Exact same word. Exact same word is used for masculine singular for you go. If you go back over here on your screen, you'll see you go and she go. Exact same word is used. Tazhabu and tazhabu. So you just have to remember the overall sentence that you're using, but the word remains the same. I go will be azhabu. Aina tazhabu ya Bilal? Where are you going, Bilal? Azhabu ila suq. I am going to the market. Now you go for the masculine plural is tazhabuna. And here's another example. Maza tashrabuna ya ikhwan? What are you drinking, brothers? Maza tashrabuna ya ikhwan? What are you drinking, brothers? Now we have just seen earlier that yazhabu means he goes or he will go. Now to make the mudare exclusively for the future, all you have to add is the word sa. The sa means harful istiqbal, the particle of futurity. Particle of futurity, meaning that it is used when you are particularly saying something about the future. You'll simply say sa in the beginning of that actual word. Sayazhabu abi ila makkata ghada. My father will go to Makkah tomorrow. Aktubu laka rasalatu insha'Allah. I will write to you a letter, God willing. So as in harful istiqbal is called as the letter that is used just to be able to change the present into particular future. Yeah, by the way, it is not used for the questioning. So, for example, mata tazhabu ilal Hind, when will you go to India? So, I didn't say mata sa tazhabu ilal Hind, even though I'm saying will you go, I'm not adding the sa over here. For the question, it is never added. For the answer, if you're saying a statement or an answer, then you usually add the letter sa or seen. We have learned earlier that the Madi is made negative by using ma, right? So Madi, which is the past tense, all you have to do is simply add ma. You say ma akaltu shay'a, I did not eat anything. Ma akaltu shay'a, I did not eat anything. The negative particular used for the mudare, meaning whether it is a future or present, you will not say ma, you'll actually say la. La afhamul Francia. I do not understand French. La ashrabul qahwa. I don't drink coffee. So in order for the mudare, because you're saying ashrabu or afhamu, because this is the mudare, which is the present future, you will not add the word ma. Ma is only used for the past tense. When you're saying not, right? Ma is used for not. La is also used for not. But ma is only used for the past tense. And then the la is used for the present future. Now the masdar, there is another word over here, very interesting. Masdar is the verb minus the tense and the subject. So dakhala means to enter, he entered. Yadkhulu means he enters, but dukhul means entry. So for example, when you actually have those emergency signs, in your school, in your university, in the masjid, sometimes wherever in the mall, you will see the word entry or exit. So that word entry is in Arabic, wherever you'll go, you'll see this dukhul word. Dukhul means entry. So the masdar in Arabic has many patterns. So we learned only one of these, which is fu'ulun. Fu'ulun. It has many patterns, by the way, but in this lesson, we will only learn this particular uh, pattern. One second, sorry. So, for example, couple of words over here. Dakhala is the word to enter, but dukhulun is entry. Kharaja is to leave, and khuruj is exit, and that's what you will see on on the signs. Sajada means to prostrate. Sujudun is called prostration, the actual position. Like this is the position of prostration. That's why it is called as masdar. Masdar means the actual action or the tense, the verb minus the tense and the subject. Raka'a means to bow down, and then ruku'un is bowing. Jalasa is to sit, and julusun is called as sitting. For example, and a masdar is a noun, so it takes al and tanween. Ad-dukhulu mamnu'un. Entry is forbidden. Dukhul, and then you're saying mamnu'un is forbidden. Ar-ruku'u qabla sujud. The ruku is before the sujud. خرجنا من الفصل قبل خروج المدرس. We left the class before the teacher's exit. Amma simply means as for, right? As for. You'll say as for, you will say amma. So this is very frequently used word. It is used when we speak about two or more items. It can be translated as for. For example, min aina antum, because the person is asking the question from multiple people because the word antum is used. That means the question is being asked from a group of people, which is a plural. Where are you from? So I'm saying ana min al-Mania. I'm from Germany. Amma Bilalun fahuwa min Pakistan. As for Bilal, he is from Pakistan. Wa amma Ibrahimu wa fahuwa min al-Yaban. And as for Ibrahim, he is from Japan. So amma is used for the word as for, but it is used when you have multiple, when you're using for the plural, meaning that you have talking about two or more items. Note that the khabar after the amma should take fa. Here are some more examples. Aina yaskunu akhuka wa ukhtaka. Where do you and your brother and your sister live? Ukhti taskunu ma'i. Uh, my sister lives with me. Amma akhi fa yaskunu ma'a abi wa ummi. As for my brother, he lives with my father and my mother. Meaning, whenever you use amma, the actual khabar after that, which is the khabar means like the word you're using to show exactly the information. Where does he live? It will take a fa. Another example become Hadal Kalaman. How much do these pens cost? Hadha birayalin amma dhaka fa bi ashrata. So this cost was 1 riyal. As for that, it costs 10 riyals. So amma and then you zaka and you say fa bi ashratin. Akhi means my brother. We all know that. But if I say a brother of mine, I will say akhun li. Brother of mine will change into akhun li. There are multiple examples that you will see in today's lesson afterwards. Akhi means my brother. Akhun li means brother of mine. All right. So the very first exercise. So this will be brother of Abdullah Saeed and brother Subhan. So this is between you two. So remember, you have to go very, very quickly, 20 seconds only. And Abdullah Said, you're student number 1, and brother Subhan, you're student number 2. So please go very fast, okay?
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum. Peace be unto you.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. To you also, peace and the mercy of Allah and His blessings.
Masmuka ya akhi. What is your name, my brother?
اسمي عبد الله وما اسمك? My name is Abdullah. And what is your name?
Ismi Faisalu at-Talibun. Anta ya Abdullah. My name is Faisal. Are you a student, O Abdullah?
نعم, yes.
Aina tadrusu ya akhi. Where do you study, my brother?
أدرس بجامعة الرياض. I study in the University of Riyadh.
في أي كلية تدرس? In which faculty do you study?
Okay, keep going. I'll show you the answers in the next screen. Here are the answers for all of the, and you did 100% right. No mistakes whatsoever. It was very good, mashallah. Here are the answers. And let's continue. So it's your turn. Now it becomes your turn to answer the question. You're student number 1 now, brother Subhan.
أدرس في كلية الهندسة. I study at the Faculty of Engineering.
في أي سنة تدرس? In which year are you studying? Or
أدرس
in which year are you?
أدرس في السنة الثانية. I study in the second year.
أت- أتعرف أتعرف مهندس سلمانة? Do you know engineer Salmana?
طبعا obviously هو أستاذي، هو أحسن مدرس في الكلية. Obviously he is my teacher and he is the best teacher in the faculty.
من هؤلاء الفتيات وفتيات الذي معك? How many who are these brothers with you?
These boys.
Who are these boys with you? كأنهم إخوتك, as if they are your brothers.
نعم، هؤلاء إخوتي، لي 4 إخوة و3 أخوات. Yes, these are my brothers. I have 4 brothers and 3 sisters.
Very good, mashallah. It was excellent. Good. Here's the translation for all of these that you just did. Everything was 100% right. By the way, the word kulliya can be used for faculty and it can also be used for college. You know, when you sometimes go and you say College of Business, College of Engineering in a university, so they use it for, alternatively. You can use both words, College of Engineering, or you can say Faculty of Engineering. Both ways they're correct. Okay. So let's continue, inshallah. Go ahead, brother Abdullah Said, ask the question.
So, أين تدرس هؤلاء؟
Yadrus.
أين يدرس هؤلاء? Where do you study?
Where do these boys study?
Where do these boys study? Where do they study?
أما إخوتي فكلهم يدرسون بالجامعة. أما إخوتي فكلهم يدرسون بالجامعة. As for my brothers, then all of them study at the university. مثل عيسى وهو أكبر مني. عيسى, and he is older than me, يدرس في كلية الطب. He studies at the College of Medicine. وإبراهيم يدرس في كلية التجارة. And as for Ibrahim, he studies in the Faculty of Commerce, يعني trade. وإسحاق يدرس في كلية آداب يعني. And Ishaq, he studies at the Faculty of, what's that?
Literature.
Literature, آداب. وإسماعيل يدرس في كلية العلوم. And as for Ismail, he studies at the College of Science or Faculty of Science. وهؤلاء الثلاثة أصغر مني. And these 3 are younger than me. وأما الأخوات فيدرسن في المدرسة المتوسطة. And as for my sisters, so then they study at middle school. زينب تدرس في السنة الأولى وسلمى تدرس في السنة الثانية. So Zainab studies in the first year, وسلمى she studies in the second year, ثانية. وليلى تدرس في السنة الثالثة. And Layla studies in the third year.
في أي مدرسة تدرس أخواتك? In which in which في أي مدرسة in which madrasa or which school does your sister study?
يدرسنا في مدرسة خالد بن وليد للبنات بمكة. يدرسنا في مدرسة, meaning they study at the school and its name is Khalid ibn al-Walid. I think that's the name. البنات بمكة. So as for
No, 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 no. So they study in the school. They study in the Khalid bin Walid school for girls in Mecca.
للبنات بمكة, and so they study in the school of Khalid ibn Walid for girls in Mecca.
Excellent work. And here's the translation for all of these. It was 100% done correctly. So very good job. Let's continue. Go ahead, brother Abdullah.
Okay. أين تسكن أنتم? So where do you live? Where do you live? Yeah.
Mhm.
إخوتي يسكنون في محاجع الجامعة. My brothers stay or reside in the dormitory of the college dorm,
Mhm.
the university dorm. أما أنا فأسكن مع قريب لي. As for me, then I live with my relative Li.
When you sing Ma Qaribin Li, so it will become relative of mine.
A
You know,
relative.
yeah. But
Um,
otherwise, if you say Qarib Li, Qarib Li, so then it will become mine, but this will be relative mine.
أما أنا فأسكن مع قريب لي. As for me, then I live with a relative of mine.
Very good.
أمتزوج أنت يا عبد الله? Are you married, Abdullah?
لا لست بمتزوج. No, I'm not married.
ما 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 عنوانك? What is your address?
هذه بطاقتي فيها عنواني. بطاقة was
Visiting card.
Hmm?
The business card or the visiting card?
هذه بطاقة. This business card in it.
Bitaqati, this is my business card.
So in this business card is my address.
Very good.
أشكرك يا أخي. Thank you, brother. أنا مسرور بلقائك. I'm pleased to meet you.
Bilaqa'ik, you won't say the ka.
بلقائك.
No, you're not going to say the fatha in the end.
Oh, I see. بلقائك. Okay, I'm pleased to meet you. أنا سأنزل في محطة قادمة. I will alight or get off the next station.
Very good. Excellent work.
في أمان الله وإلى اللقاء. In if I were to translate it literally, it'd be Allah's protection, but it's just
May Allah protect you.
Yeah, Allah protect. Yeah. وإلى اللقاء, and see you later.
The last one.
The last line. Yes.
سائق لفصل. So فصل is the driver.
So no, it will be the driver says to Faisal.
Oh, okay. The driver says to Faisal, هذا الباب دخول يا سيدي. This is the entry door. Is this or something like that?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Okay. نزول من Hunaka. Get out from the other side, from the other side. Hunaka, over there.
Get down from here. Yep, very good.
Get. Okay, sure.
And here's the translation for all of these. This was very well done. I'm very happy that our efforts for last three books actually worked out really, really well. So everybody's able to translate it now. Okay. So the second exercise, not too difficult. This will be for, you can do this. Sister Kiran, can you do this one? So what you're going to do over here, you will answer the questions, but first, before you answer the questions, you will actually just translate these questions. So translate these questions very quickly, and then we will move on to the answers afterwards.
Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. بأي جامعة يدرس عبد الله? In which university Abdullah studies? في أي كلية يدرس هو? In which college he studies? في أي كلية يدرس إيسا? In which faculty, department or college إيسا studies? So which word exactly I have to use? College, faculty or
You can
department?
use faculty.
Okay. في أي كلية يدرس إبراهيم? In which faculty Ibrahim studies or does Ibrahim study? في أي كلية يدرس إسحاق? In which faculty does إسحاق study? في أي كلية يدرس إسماعيل? In which faculty does Ismail study? أين تدرس أخوات عبد الله? Where does Abdullah's sister study? Abdullah's sister study. Aina yaskunu Abdullah? Where does Abdullah live? Waina yaskunu ikhwatuhu? And where does his brothers live?
إخوته.
Sisters live.
No, sorry. This is brothers. It's okay.
Brothers.
Okay, here's the translation for all of these. Now that we have the answers available, so we'll go one answer at a time. So for the first one, بأي جامعة يدرس Abdullah? Where does Abdullah study? The answer is he studies in the University of Riyadh. He studies in the University of Riyadh.
يدرس بجامعة الرياض.
Excellent. So the next one is في أي كلية يدرس هو? And in which faculty does he study? The answer is he studies in the faculty of engineering.
Okay. يدرس هو في كلية الهندسة.
Very good.
هندسة.
Very good. And the next one was for it is for Isa. The answer is he studies in the faculty of medicine.
Okay. يدرس عيسى كلية الطب.
Very good. The next one is he studies in the faculty of business.
يدرس في كلية in which كلية
Tijara,
business
for business. For business.
تجارة.
And the next one is he studies in the faculty of literature. Literature, the word is adab.
يدرس في كلية الآداب.
And the next one is he studies in the faculty of sciences.
Okay. يدرس هو or يدرس إسماعيل في كلية العلوم.
Very good. And the next one was for his brothers, his sisters, they study in Khalid bin Walid Middle School in Makkah.
يدرسنا أخوات عبد الله في مدرسة خالد بن وليد بمكة.
Al-Mutawassati, from the middle school. Very good. The next one is where does he live? And the answer is Abdullah lives with his relative.
With his relative. Okay. Abdullah يسكن عبد الله مع قريب what?
Lahu.
له.
Yep. He lives with them. The next
Okay.
one is his brothers live in the university hostels or the dormitory.
إخوته يسكنون في مهاجه الجامعة.
It will be yaskunu. Yaskunu ikhwatuhu.
But it would be plural. I think
If it is
so.
plural, it will be yaskunu. It will still be because
Okay.
they live. It will be yaskunu. Ikhwatuhu fi
إخوته
mahajir.
يسكنوا في مهاجه الجامع.
Very good. Excellent work. Here's the answer for all of these. And there's one more. You just have to translate these. There's no, there is a, we will correct these afterwards, but just translate these for now. This is for you, Karen, sister Karen also.
Okay, I try, but it's looking difficult, by the way. لا يعرف عبد الله المهندس سلمان. لا يعرف عبد الله. يعرف mean to know.
Yep.
Abdullah doesn't know engineer Suleiman.
Excellent.
عبد الله متزوج. Abdullah is married. يدرس عبد الله في السنة الأولى. Abdullah studies in first year. نزل عبد الله من الحافلة قبل نزول فيصل. Abdullah descends from the bus before descending Faisal.
Yep. Abdullah got off from the bus before Faisal got off. But
Okay.
same word. Yep. All right. So here's the answer for all of these. But now we have to correct these, right? So all you have to do is just correct these sentences because you know these sentences are not correct. The statement is not correct. You just have to
Okay.
correct the first statement. What is the correct statement of the first one?
لا يعرف عبد الله من مهندس سليمان.
He actually does know of engineer Suleiman. So what are you going to do to correct this?
عبد الله يعرف المهندس يعرف عبد الله المهندس سليمان.
Very good.
نعم يعرف.
Yeah. So
And عبد الله.
you'll remove the word la in the beginning and then it will become the correct statement.
Okay. عبد الله متزوج. لا عبد الله. لا لست لا لست नहीं لا لست. ही का क्या हो जाएगा? ला
So
अब्दुल्ला. ला लस्तु अब्दुल्ला मुतज़व्विजुन. बी
yeah,
मुतज़व्विजुन.
yeah. And there's another easier way. There is a word for unmarried or single. There is a
ला
word which is called as
अज़ब.
azab.
अज़ब. अज़ब.
So
ओके.
Abdullahi Azabun. Very good.
ओके. يدرس عبد الله في السنة الأولى. لا عبد الله يدرس عبد الله في كلية الهندسة.
No,
هندسة.
this is the ear. He's talking about the ear. So Yadrisu
Yeah.
Abdullahi fi sanatil Saniya.
ثانية. Yes.
Next one.
And
So
نزل
I'll
عبد
make
الله.
we'll make it very easy. Qabla is before, but remember
Yes.
he left after. He actually got off after. So what is the word for after?
Um, uh, after I forgot. Sorry.
So Urdu mein you'll say pehle.
बाद
Very good.
बाद.
Very good.
नज़ल अब्दुल्लाह मिन हाफिलती बाद नुज़ूली फैसल.
Excellent work. Exactly. This is the answer. And here's the answer for all of these that you just did. And you'll guys see that when you'll do this exercise of memorizing the conjugation, you'll understand how easy it becomes. I don't know how many of you know this, but if you go to any of the Arabic, the Islamic schools, when they do the scholar courses, where 7 years, 8 years, 9 years, when the scholars become the scholars, they actually have to memorize all of those for every word in Arabic, pretty much. So whether it is nazala, darasaha, arafaha, any word that you have, they actually have to memorize every single one of those complete conjugation exercise that I gave you, which we will start doing also, inshallah, very quickly. This is the next exercise. And this question is not in your book. So this is not related to your book. This question is judged directly for you. So you just have to come up with an answer for yourself. And I can give you the answer also. And this one will be for Sister Amina Zaid.
Okay, should I translate them first?
Let's answer the questions first, and then inshallah we'll do the answers afterwards.
Okay. أين تدرس أنت? Where do you study? أين تسكن? Where do you live? أتعرف اللغة الفرنسية? Do you know the French language? من أي إذاعة تسمع الأخبار? From which radio station do you hear the news? أتعرف بيت المدرس? Do you know the teacher's house?
Very good. And here's the answer for all of these, meaning the not the answer, but the translation for all of these questions, which was written very correctly. Now, the first, for example, if you have to say that I study in Islamic University, how will you say that?
أدرس في الجامعة الإسلامية.
Excellent. And if you have to say, I live in the university hostels, how will you say that?
أسكن في
Mahaji.
مهاجع الجامعة.
Excellent. So next one is, I know, you have to say no, I don't know French language.
لا أعرف اللغة الفرنسية.
Excellent. The next one is, I listen to the news from many radio channels. From many.
أسمع الأخبار من إذاعات كثيرة.
Very good. The last one is, تعرف بيت المدرس? Do you know the house of the teacher? You just have to say, yes, I know.
نعم أعرف.
Excellent work. And here's the answer for all of these. Sister Aminazad, we'll do one more because we have fewer people today. Brother Hafiz Muhammad Usama and his wife, they actually are doing the orientation for his son's Islamic school. So that's where they are right now. That's why they could not join. All right. So in this exercise, okay. So in this one, you just have to add the correct mudare for zahaba. So the correct mudare for zahaba you have to add to fill in the blanks.
Okay.
And you have to translate also afterwards.
Okay. أبي يذهب إلى السوق كل صباح. My father goes to the market every morning.
Excellent.
الطلاب يذهبون الآن إلى الملعب. The students go to the playground right now. أختي تذهب إلى المدرسة. My sister goes to the school. آمنة وفاطمة وعائشة. Is it تذهبن
يذهبن.
الآن؟ يذهبن الآن إلى المكتبة. آمنة, Fatima, and Aisha go to the library right now. أين تذهب أنت يا أحمد? Where are you going, Ahmed? أنا أذهب الآن إلى المسجد. I am going right now to the masjid.
Excellent work. And by the way, the conjugation exercise that you guys will all memorize, you have to do the recording every day and then send it your recording of what you memorized. Maybe the first day you don't memorize. First day maybe you only send the recording by looking at it. And then slowly you will have to start sending on your Arabic courses, the language courses that you had, not the courses, the groups that you had on WhatsApp. So you have group number 1, group number 2. You'll actually go in your group, make the recording, and send the recording every day for the next 6 days, on your WhatsApp group. That's the exercise that you will have. And here's the answer for all of these. You did very, very good, mashallah. These are the answers for all of these questions. The next exercise is for Sadis. It will be for, let's see, you can do this. Sister Azumi, this is for you. And what we're doing over here is you will actually add the suitable form of the Mudare. You just have to remember what is the word that is being used over here, right? So the first one is they probably are playing. The second one is writing, right? So you just have to add the correct Mudare form because it is being done in the present. Sister Azumi, this is for you. You have to unmute yourself.
الطلاب يلعبون كرة القدم كل السماء.
يلعبون.
يلعبون
Yeah, because they're doing it in the present, remember?
Is it Yal Abuna or it should be short?
You can say yal'abun.
Okay, Yal Abun. Kurata Kadamin. Kull Samai.
Masa'in.
Masai.
Yeah,
Masai. That's every evening. The students play football every evening.
excellent.
Al Mudarisu Yal Abu
No,
Darsa. Oh,
no
okay.
writing.
Okay. Yet Tabu Darsa Ala Sabura. The teacher writes the lesson on the board.
Hmm.
Ahawati
This is for washing.
Gasalna.
Nope. Your ghasalna is for past. You're talking about present tense.
Oh,
You just have
Ahawati Gasal
yaghsilna.
Yaksulna. Oh, Yaksulna. Siyabu Bisabun. My sister they wash the clothes with soap. Anna Quran, that's Quran. أنا أقرأ قرآن كل صباح.
Excellent work.
I read the Quran every morning. And
This one is a question.
أخبار
Do you listen or listen?
أسمع أسمع أخبار
Sami'a is
من
past. You have to say tasma'u.
تسمع أتسمع أخبار من الإذاعة كل يوم. All this is referring to this. I didn't see that. Yeah, Abdullah. Okay. Yeah, كل يوم. Yeah, Abdullah. Do you listen to the news? That in the radio every morning. Abdullah.
Not every morning, every day.
Yawman. Okay. Every day. Sorry. الطالبات إلى مدرسة ذهب يذهبن إلى مدرسة حافلة مدرسة.
Excellent.
The ladies, the female students go to school with the school bus. And then Azana to
Remember, it's a question. Just like the number 5, it's a question again.
سمع يسمع أذان في غرفتك يا علي. Do you listen
Nope.
to the did
Yasma'u
you
will be
hear
for. One
did
second.
you hear the
One
did you
second.
hear the
Let me correct you first.
Azan? Okay.
Yasma'u will be I listen or I am listening. This is for
Okay.
a question for somebody else. You will say atasma'u.
أتسمع أذان في غرفتك يا علي. Did you listen to the Azan in your room?
Very good.
Yeah, Ali.
Yeah. Do you hear the azan in your, not did you, okay? Because this is not a did you. None of these are in the past. They're
What
all,
do you
do you hear the azan in your room, O Ali?
okay.
And here's the answer for all of these. And we'll keep going, okay? There's 5 more that you have to do. Here's the answer for this one. And of course, you will receive the slides afterwards anyways in your WhatsApp group. And
Okay.
here's the next one.
Okay. الطلاب يسألون مدرسا أسئلة كثيرة. The students ask the teacher so many questions.
Okay. The next one is
النساء
eating. Yeah, the next one is eating.
يأكلن
Mm-hmm.
النساء يأكلن تفاحة. The women, they eat tufah. That's grape.
Tufahu is apples.
Apple, sorry.
The grapes will be inab.
Okay.
Okay, keep going. The next one is for leaving.
المديرة تخرج أنا من مكتبتها. The lady principal left her office now.
Not left. It is not in the past.
I'm very sorry. Is leaving her office now.
Very good.
أنا أدرس في كلية الهندسة. I'm studying at the Faculty of Engineering.
Excellent.
أختي تكتب أنا دروسها في دفتر. My sister is writes her lesson in her notebook.
Excellent work. You can also say my sister is writing. Both ways are right, by the way. And
Okay.
here's the answer for all of these. Done very, very well. This one was done very well. Slowly you will start knowing this, because remember, you have done this for last 1 year, everything in the past. Everything was in the past in the last 3 years. So it will take a little time, but we'll make this quick when you'll memorize the exercises or the conjugation exercises. Or this is the next
Okay.
exercise, and this will be done by first one. You just have to translate these, but the next exercise will be you will actually change the mubtada. Mubtada is the subject, which I will show you in a second. But first, you have to translate these sentences, and this one be done by who can do this? Brother Umar NDI. You have to go fast.
الطالب يدخل الفصل. The student enters the class.
Mm-hmm.
الرجل يأكل الأرز. The man eats أرز.
Rice.
العامل يعمل في المصنع 8 ساعات. The laborer work in the
Factory.
At 8 o'clock.
So they work for 8 hours.
For 8 hours. تاجر يفتح دكان في ساعة 8.
ثامنة.
The merchant opens his shop at 3 o'clock.
At 8 o'clock.
At 8 o'clock. الطبيب يذهب الآن إلى المستشفى. The doctor just left to the hospital.
Mm-hmm. You said left. You say the doctor is going to the hospital.
Is going to the hospital. He's just going to the hospital. أختي تبحث عن المكنسة.
The word is tabhasu, which is searching.
My sister is looking for the broom.
Very good.
Al-mudarrisatu tadkhulul fasli fi saati thamaniya.
Famina.
Thamina. The teacher enters the classroom at 3 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. Thamaniya. Talibatu taktubu darsa. The female student wrote the lesson.
Writes the lesson, not wrote.
Writes the lesson. Zamilatu ukhti ya'rifu
Ta'rifu.
ta'rifu lughatul Francia. My sister's colleague knows French language.
Very good.
Baitu amma
Bintu.
bintu amma ami tadrusu fil madrasatil
Tanawiyah.
Panawiya. The house of my uncle, my
No. It's Bintu. You're thinking Baitu. It's
okay.
Bintu.
My cousin.
Very good.
Teaches film madras in the secondary.
Sorry. Okay. It's tadrusu. It's not teaching. It's actually studies.
Studies. Yes. Studies in the secondary school.
Secondary school. Excellent work. So let me just do one thing quickly. Let me share my screen again with you. And here's the translation for all of this that we just did. The translation was good. And now what you have to do, you have to change this to, I think it was plural, right? Yeah. You just have to change this. You see this atalibu and yadkhulu, these two words, and ar-rajulu and yakulu, these two words. So al-amilu, you'll have to change this word at-tajiru and dukkanu, these are the words. You have to change these words into plural. So let's quickly go through this and then change the words into plural. Mudare Amarandia, this is for you also.
Tulabu tadkhulul fasl.
At-tullabu yadkhuluna.
At-tulabu yadkhuluna al-fasl.
Very good.
Translate. Okay.
No, you don't have to translate now. We know exactly what it means.
Okay. Rijalu yakulul arz.
Yakulun al-arz.
Yakulun al-arz.
Aruz.
Arz. Al-amilu ya'malun fil ma'ana'i thamani saati.
The first one will be al-ammalu.
Al-ammalu.
It's a plural. Okay. Next one.
At-tijaru.
At-tujjaru.
At-tujaru yaftahu. Dukanu fi saati thamaniya.
Yeah. The kanu, the plural will be dakakin.
Dakakin.
Next one.
Atba'u.
Attiba'u.
Atibau yazhabul ana ilal mustashfa.
Very good.
Akhaw akh
Akhawati.
akhawati tabhasu
Tabhasna.
akhawati tabhasna anil miknas. Al-mudarisuna
Al-mudarrisatu.
al-mudarisatu tadkhuluna
Yadkhulna, because it's a
yadkhuluna
plural male female.
yadkhuluna al-fasl fi sa'ati thamaniya.
Okay.
Talibatun tula
You were right. Keep going. Talibatu.
yaktubu das
Yaktubna.
yaktubna das. Zumala'u ukhti
Akhawati.
zumala'u akhawati ya'rifuna al-lughatul Faransiyya.
Very good. Banatul.
Banatu ammi yadrusuna fil madrasata sanawiyya.
Very good. Here's the answer for all of these. So I've given the questions over here on the right-hand side, and then the answers on your left-hand side, and the translation for the answers is at the bottom, as you can see right here. Okay, the next exercise is for, what are we doing here? So we're changing the fa'il of the following sentences to feminine. So it's very easy. So first, let's translate these statements that you see over here, and this will be done by who's not done yet. Hazik, are you able to do this?
Yes, Manu.
Okay, go ahead, give it a try for this one.
Aina yadrusu akhuka ya Ali? Where does your brother study, O Ali? Yashrubu abi al-kahwa. My father drinks the coffee. Yal'abu الطفل مع أخته.
The child.
The child is playing with my brother.
With his sister.
With his sister. يذهب الطالب إلى المدرسة. The child is going to the school.
The student.
Yes. Oh, the student. أين يجلس المدرس? Where the teacher
Sitting.
is sitting.
Very good. Yep. Okay. So you can see the first one, Aina yadrusu akhuka ya Ali. So we have to change the subject, the fa'il over here, the one who's performing the action. So we change the akhuka into ukhtuka. That's all we did, right? We just simply are changing the fa'il, the person who performs the action, from male to female. So you can see the example up top. So you will change now in the next slide, change the second one. So in this one you have yashrabu abil qahwa. You simply have to change a B into ummi, right? So just same thing for the rest of them.
تشرب أم القهوة.
Yashrubu. Sorry, tashrubu. Yeah, you're right. Tashrubu.
My mother is drinking coffee. تلعب
Tiflatu.
تلعب الطفلة مع أخته.
Ukhtaha. Ukhtiha.
أختها. The girl is playing with her sister. تذهب طالبات إلى المدرسة. The female student is going to the school.
Very good.
أين تجلس المدرسة?
Mudarrisatu.
So, where
Very
is the
good.
teacher sitting?
The female teacher is sitting. And here's the answer for all of these. On the right hand side, you see the questions. On your left hand side up top, you can see all these answers along with the translation at the bottom. Okay, so the next exercise is, it's not really an exercise, by the way. You just have to remember this. So this is not, we're not going to do right now. In this one, you simply have to remember what happens, right? So you remember tazhabu can be used for anta tazhabu, and you have to also use for hiya tazhabu. So you can see at the bottom, both of these are highlighted. So the same word is used for both of them. Again, remember, this will be your exercise. This time you have to memorize all of this. Ana anta anti hiya hu, he, nahnu antum antun, hum hun, and then say zahabtu, zahabta, zahabti, zahaba, zahabat. That's how you have to memorize, and then you have to record this and send it into your Arabic uh, learning group that you had. Okay, so in this one, we simply have to the madi into mudare. The verbs. Ana zahabtu ila suq, ana azhabu ila suq. Very, very simple. It's not difficult whatsoever at all. So this one will be done by Abdurrahman. Are you able to do this? You have to go very quickly, okay? Because we have very limited time and we have still a lot of exercises to do.
Okay. So as
Translate these first very quickly.
okay. أنا ذهبت إلى السوق. I went to the market. غسل الولد وجهه بالصابون. غسل the boy.
Mhm.
The boy
Washed
washed and
his face.
his face with soap. الطلاب خرجوا من الفصل. The student went out from the classroom. بأي جامعة درست يا فيصل? Which in which college, like university, in which university does
Do you?
do, does Faisal study in?
Do you study Faisal?
In which university do you study in, Faisal? الطالبات دخلن الفصل. The female students enter the classroom. لعبت آمنة مع أختها. لعبت
Playing.
Amina is playing with my sister.
Her sister.
Her sister. كتب المدرس الدرس على السبورة. Book. The
Teacher.
the teacher's book.
Teacher wrote
The teacher wrote in the book.
on the writing board.
The teacher wrote on the writing board. سأل الطلاب المدرسة أسئلة كثيرة. The student, right? The student is
Students.
the students
Mhm. Asked.
asked the teacher a lot of questions.
Right.
نزل الركاب من الحافلة. نزل الركاب من الحافلة.
The passengers
The passengers
got off
got off. Wait, I can see this.
from the
What's from the airplane?
bus. From the bus. Hafila is bus.
On the bus. जी. غسلت الثياب. My mother washed the dishes, right?
The clothes.
Those,
Have you ever helped your mother to wash the dishes?
maybe, I don't know.
That's why you don't know. I'm just joking with you. Okay. So the next one exercise will be actually for Brother Subhan. Brother Subhan, you have to change these now into Mudare. All these sentences that you say, you have to change them into Mudare, and you don't have to translate those.
So مثل أنا أذهب إلى السوق.
Very good.
No. Yeah, so it says ولد. This means it's third person. يغسل الولد. يغسل الولد.
Very good.
And it says الطلاب يخرجون. يخرجون.
الطلاب يخرجون.
نعم. الطلاب يخرجون من الفصل. بأي جامعة تدرس. يعني تدرس meaning where do you study. الطالبات يدخلن.
Very good.
يدخلن الفصل. So لاعبة آمنة. So this is in تلعب. تلعب. مدرس يكتب. يكتب. يسألون. الطلاب يسألون. So they can't go first. So الطلاب يسألون. No. الركاب ينزلون من الحافلة. And they get off the bus. As for the last one, أمي تغسل الثياب. No.
Very good. And here's the answer for all of these. The next one is for you as well, Brother Subhan. So this one, simply remember, I'm just giving you the example, what you have to do. So whenever you actually have to say no to something in the past, you use the word ma. But when you're saying something in the Mudare, which is the present, you will say la. That's the only thing. So in this exercise, as you can see, you're going to change the verbs of the following sentences into negative. For example, Kataba Ahmadul Darsa. Ma Kataba Ahmadul Darsa. Why? Because this was in the past, right? That he wrote the lesson in the past. The next one is Yaktubu Ahmadu Darsa, because it's in the present now. It's Mudare. So you'll say La Yaktubu Ahmadu Darsa. So at the bottom, translate all these sentences first, and then we will change this in the next exercise.
أنا أشرب الشاي. Meaning I drink tea. Then I would say
No. Just translate first all of these.
Oh, yeah. And then I drink tea. Right. I drink tea. So أنا لا أشرب الشاي.
One second. So first translate these sentences, and then we will go back.
All of them. All of them. Yes. أنا أشرب الشاي. I drink tea. لعبنا كرة القدم اليوم. So we played football or soccer today. أبي يذهب إلى السوق كل يوم. My father goes to the market every day. كل يوم. أختي تدرس بالجامعة. My sister studies at the university. حفظت سورة النبأ يا مريم. Have you memorized سورة النبأ?
Excellent work. So here's the answer for all of these. No. Now you have to add la or ma, depending on how the sentence was, because some sentences are in the past, some sentences are in the present, some are in the madi, and some are in the present. So go ahead.
Could I just remove the أنا say لا أشرب الشاي, or I could just say أنا لا أشرب الشاي?
That's fine.
It's a little formal. ما لعبنا كرة القدم اليوم. ما لعبنا. أبي لا يذهب إلى السوق كل يوم.
Very good.
وأختي لا تدرس بالجامعة.
Very good.
والآخر أما حفظت سورة النبأ يا مريم.
Excellent work. It was done very, very nice. Here's the answer for all of these. Why? Because it was the last one was in the past. And number 2 is also in the past. That's why he used the word ma for no. All right. So the next exercise, this is for you as well, Brother Subhan. In this one, as you know, that for the yadhabu means he goes or he will go. But to make it particular for future, what do you see? You say the
Hmm.
sa, you add the sa, which is harful istiqbal. Harful istiqbal, to be able to write a statement or an answer. But for the question, if the question is for something in future, you don't add the word sa. That's the only thing where you've learned.
No.
Now, here is the exercise where we answer the question and add the harful istiqbal using as shown in the example. For example, sayarjiul mudiru ghada, we know exactly what it means, right? Sayarjiu, you'll have to translate this. And then sa'azhabu ila makkata ba'da isbu'in insha'Allah. We know the translation for this. So let's translate these first and then we will go to the next exercise.
So these three, right?
Yeah, the three first. Let's translate the three first.
سيرجع المدير غدا. Here, the principal will return tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Ghada
سأذهب
means, everybody, ghada means tomorrow.
غدا. Yes, tomorrow. Like أمس is yesterday. سأذهب إلى مكة بعد أسبوع إن شاء الله. So let me read that again. I will soon go to Mecca after a week. أسبوعين after a week إن شاء الله. If Allah سبحانه وتعالى wills. أذهب إلى الملعب كل مساء. سأذهب هذا المساء إلى المكتبة. Let me translate the first. أذهب إلى الملعب كل مساء. I go to the park or playground every
Evening.
what was مساء? Evening, I'd say. Evening. Yes. سأذهب هذا المساء. I will go this evening إلى المكتبة, to the library. إلى المكتبة.
Now translate the next sentences. These are all the sentences. These are all in past.
So just translate.
Just translate now.
متى يرجع? When will he return? أبوك. When will your father return? From Baghdad. علي. سيرجع بعد أسبوعين. He will return after a week. أين تذهب هذا المساء? Where did you go this evening? متى تكتب الرسالة إلى أمك يا يونس? When did you write a letter to your mother, Yunus? متى توصل السيارة يا ولد? That's strange. When will you wash your car? Oh boy, I don't know. متى تذهب?
When are you washing? Not when will you. There is no will over here.
When are you? I never heard that. متى تغسل السيارة يا ولد? When are you washing your car? Okay. متى تذهب إلى الحلاق يا هشام? When are you going? I could say. When are you going to the? I could say the
barber.
Barber. Yeah, barber. Yeah, Hisham. Hashim, when are you going to the barber? في أي محطة تنزل يا سيدي? محطة. Oh, it's a station. In which station will you get off? Master, I guess.
Dear sir.
Sir. My sir. Sir. No.
Here is the answer for all of these. But now, what you have to do, you have to see this. أين تذهب على هذا المساء? So you have to say that I will go to the market. So أين تذهب هذا المساء? So you have to say I will go to the market.
سأذهب إلى السوق.
Very good. So the next question was, when do you write the letter to your mother, right? That's the question. So you have to answer the question as, I will write it tomorrow. I will write it tomorrow.
سأكتبها غدا.
Very good. The next question was, Mata taghsilu sayyarata ya walad? When are you washing the car, oh boy? You have to say, I will wash it after a little while, or I will wash it shortly or soon.
So after soon. One more time.
So I will wash it. I will wash it after a little while.
بعد. Okay. سأغسلها بعد
قليل.
قليلا. قليل or just
سأغسل بعد قليل.
قليل بعد قليل. Okay.
Next one was متى تذهب إلى الحلاق يا هشام? When are you going to the barber, oh Hisham? You have to answer the question and say, I will go on Friday.
سأذهب في اليوم, or I could just say
يوم
في
الجمعة.
جمعة. I can just say في جمعة.
Yeah, it's أذهب يوم الجمعة.
No. If you don't use al, I can just say في جمعة.
That is correct. That is correct. So the next one is, when are you getting off from, which station are you getting off? You have to say, I will get off on the next stop.
So I could still say محطة. Yeah.
Yes.
سأنزل, I will get off at the next stop بمحطة
قادمة.
أخرى. No, that's
قادمة.
other. Sorry. آخرة. Okay.
We'll say سأنزل في محطة القادمة, the next stop.
سأذهب في محطة القادمة. No.
قادمة. So the قادمة is for next stop. What you were saying was آخرة was the last stop.
Last.
آخرة will be last stop, right? So he's saying that he will get off on the next stop. Next will be قادمة. And here's the translation for all of these. And we have to finish this lesson today. So we'll take a little bit more time today, but we'll try to finish this today. So we already know dakhala and dukhul means entry. Kharaja, khuruj means exit. Sajada, sujud means prostration. Right? So these are they're called as masdar. This is a masdar. So all these are masdar. So it's a verb minus the tense and the subject. It is called as a masdar. So in this exercise, this will be for Brother Abdullah Saeed. Brother Abdullah Saeed, you'll have to tell me the word that is used. You have to fill in the blanks. Rakiba, yarkibu, and you have to tell me the word that is used over here. It's the same pattern, by the way, just like dukhul and khuruj. But you have to tell me the word that is used to fill in the blank. Abdullah Saeed.
I'm here, inshallah. So, okay. So I should start from dakhala or where?
You say rakiba yarkubu and then add the word, fill in the blank.
Okay. Rakiba yarkubu. Rakiba is a passenger. Yarkubu, passengers. Then, so yarkubun.
No, it will be rakubun.
Rukubun, okay. Rukubun and sajada.
Rukub, it will be a ride. It's a ride, just like a bus ride, plane ride. Right?
Yeah.
So it will be a ride.
Okay. So the next one is
Sajada yasjudu, and then what is the word next one?
sajada. I'm not seeing the sajada on my phone. I don't know.
On your left hand side. Look on the left side.
Oh, okay. Sajada, that is prostration. Yes, judu.
He prostrates.
Sajada he prostrates. Yes, judu is prostration.
No, yes, judu is he prostrates.
Oh, yes, judu he prostrates. Okay.
So what is the word for the masdar?
The masdar is it
Sujudun. Just look at the words up top. They're same pattern. Every single word is same pattern. Sujudun.
Okay. Sure. Okay. So the next one is
Jalasi.
jalasa yajlisu, and then julusun.
Very good. So julusun will mean sitting, just by
sitting.
sitting.
Okay. Then raka, yarka'u.
I don't know why this book has post office written over here, but I copy pasted from your book. So it's not correct. It's just, I don't know why. It's a fill, in the center, fill in the blank that I wrote this post office. But what is the work over here?
Raka, yarka'u, ruku'u.
Very
No,
good. So
the
ruku
ruku
means
means ruku, that's
bowing.
bowing. Huh?
Bowing. Yes, very good.
Okay. Then the next one is nazala, yanzilu. Then the third one, Zulu.
Nuzulun.
Nuzulu, okay, Nuzulu. Nazala is uh, ascending.
Yes.
Then Yanzulu, we are ascending, and then
No, Yanzilu is he ascends
he
or he
ascending.
gets off.
Okay. Then Nuzulu is ascend, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The other one, Saida, yes, I do. So, yes, I do. Suudu, is it?
Very good.
Okay.
So Su'udun means rising.
Rising. Okay.
Rising or going up.
Okay.
So for example, if you're going up the mountain, you'll say, so like this is he's rising, he is rising, meaning he's going up. Yes,
Up.
Udu. Yes, Udu means,
Yes, I
and
do.
Su'udun means the rise. Just the rise will be Su'udun.
Okay.
Here is the answer for all of these. And the next one is a little bit longer, but this will be for Sister Amina Zaid. Sister Amina Zaid, all you have to do in this sentence is translate and then also point out the actual masdar, the masdar in these sentences. I'll give you the example. For example, li dukhul and li khuruj, these are the masdars, right? Because khurujun and dukhulun, they are the masdars. So you have to translate these sentences and then also point out the one in each sentence that was the masdar. And guys, we'll take a few more minutes, inshallah, to finish this.
Okay. لهذه الحافلة بابان هذا للدخول وذاك للخروج. In this bus there are two doors. This one is to enter and that is to exit. And then you already said what the...
Yep.
Okay. مات الرجل بعد رجوعه من الحج. The man died after his return from Hajj. What is it called? The masdar is
رجوعه.
رجوعه.
Is the masdar.
يدخل طلاب الفصل قبل دخول المدرس ب5 دقائق ويخرجون بعد خروجه. The students enter the classroom 5 minutes before the teacher enters and exit after he exits or leaves after he leaves.
Yep.
And then it'll be دخول and رجوعه.
So الدخول
خروجه.
and خروجه. Very good.
Yeah. قال okay, 1 second تاني. قال لنا الطبيب الجلوس هنا مع المريض ممنوع. The doctor said to us to sit here with the sick is not permissible.
Very good.
And it's الجلوس.
Very good.
الصعود على الجبل صعب والنزول منها سهل. Ascending on the mountain is hard, but descending from it is easy.
Very good.
So that would be النزول and الصعود too, is it?
Very good. Yep.
أحب ركوب الخيل. I like horse riding.
Yeah, I love horse riding. Very good.
I love horse riding. And it's الركوب. قال حامد لابنه ياسر سأذهب إلى السوق بعد رجوعك من المدرسة. Hamid said to his son Yasir, I will go to the market after you return from school.
Excellent
And
work.
it is رجوعك.
Excellent work. And there's one more exercise for you, Sister Amina. And it is this one. So in this one, we'll have to answer the question using the ma as shown in the example. For example, أين تسكنون? Where do you live? إخوتي يسكنون في محاجي الجامعة. That my brothers live in the university dormitory. أما أنا فأسكن مع قريب لي. As for me, I live with a relative of mine. So if you translate the next two, then I will give you the next exercise. So let's translate the ba and the jim.
Okay. أتعرف الإنجليزية والفرنسية جيدا يا حامد? Do you know English and French very well, حامد? أما الإنجليزية فأعرفها جيدا، وأما الفرنسية فدرستها قبل سنوات ولكني نسيتها الآن. As for English, I know it very well. And as for French, I studied it years ago and I forgot it now. بكم هذا الكتاب وهذه المجلة? How much is this book and this magazine? أما الكتاب فهو ب10 ليرات وأما المجلة فهي ب3 ريالات. As for the book, it is 10 reals, and as for the magazine, it is for 3 reals.
Very good. So now the exercise that we have over here, if you go back, I'll show you when we go back. So all you have to do is in this exercise over here on your left, right hand side, you have to make the sentence by using the word amma, right? So ain al mustashfa wa ain al maktabul marid. So translate this sentence and then answer the question by using amma. But remember, for amma, you also have to use the fa. So just remember that part, right? So 1 second, sorry. So the fa has to be used in the actual answer of the question. So I think you understood the question. So let's answer the question and then add the amma over here.
Okay, so أين المستشفى وأين مكتب البريد? Where is the hospital and where is the post office? أما المستشفى فأمام, is that where I use it?
Yep, فأمام.
فأمام ذاك المسجد وأما المكتب البريد فهو قريب من السوق. As for the hospital, it is in front of that masjid. And for the post office, it is close to the market.
Very good.
في أي كلية يدرس حامد وعثمان? In which college or faculty does Hamid and Uthman study? أما حامد فيدرس في كلية التجارة وأما عثمان فيدرس في كلية الطب.
Did you say يدرس or you said تدرس?
فيدرس.
Yep.
As for Hamid, he studies in faculty of, is it commerce?
Medicine. Commerce, and yeah, the next one is medicine.
And Uthman studies in the College of Medicine. أين ذهب أبوك وأخوك? Where did your father and brother go? أما أبي
أما فأبي.
فذهب إلى المستوصف، وأما أخوي فذهب إلى الصيدلية.
Very
As for
good.
my father, he went to the clinic.
Clinic.
And for my brother, he went to the pharmacy.
Excellent work. So this was the translation. And then every time when you did it right, so I mean, every time you actually use the amma, so for the actual fail, you actually used fa zahaba. You added the fa. It has to be added for every single one of them. All right. So the next exercise, this is I think the last exercise, by the way. This one will be for sister Azumi. Sister Azumi, just remember, Akhi means my brother. Akhun li means brother of mine. That's how, or one of my brothers, right? So the first one is definite and the second one is indefinite. So all you have to do in this exercise is to translate these sentences. That's all you're doing. This exercise is only for translation. So let's start 1, 2, 3. So line 1, line 2, line 3. So Razumi, this is for you.
Yeah. Ja'a Akhi min Makkah. My brother came from Ja'a from Makkah. My brother came from Makkah. ذهبت لزيارة صديقي. I went to greet my friend. أسكن مع قريب.
Qaribi.
I live مع قريبي. I live with a relative.
My relative.
Then I live with my relative. قريبي. Okay. جاء أخ لي من مكة. My brother came from
Nope. My
Makkah.
brother of mine.
Brother of mine came from Makkah. ذهبت لزيارة صديقي لي. I want to visit a friend of mine.
Excellent.
أسكن مع قريب لي. I live with a relative of mine.
Very good. Next one. جاء أحد أخوتي.
جاء أحد إخوتي. One of my one of my brothers came.
Very good.
لزيارة أحد أصدقائي. لزيارة.
To visit one of my friends.
To visit one of my friends. If مع أحد
أقربائي.
Okay, with one of my relatives.
Excellent work. I was thinking if you're going to do this right or not. Here is the answer for all of these. And this is where our lesson will end, inshallah, today. And your exercise is very simple. You have 2 exercises today. Please remember this. I will send on WhatsApp right after this lesson also. The first one is that you have to complete the quiz. The quiz, I believe, has more than 100 questions. I will tell you in 1 second after I cut off this list. So remember, when you go on Quizlet, I will show you in a second how to do on Quizlet. You will actually select test if you want to do the test, or you can do the flashcards also before that, just to be able to refresh your memory. Or when you do the test, you have to make sure that you enter the maximum number of questions. I will show you in 1 second after this. Second one is this exercise for your complete week. I will, in your Arabic group that you are part of, whichever Arabic group part of, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, you have to every day, you have to send a recording. First day, it's okay to look at it. Anna, anta, anti, huwa, hiya. Nahnu, antum, antum, hum, hun. And then you have to say zahabtu, zahabta, zahabti, zahaba. You have to memorize these, all of this by yourself, right? This is the this week's exercise. You have to memorize, and then you have to then do a recording every day and send it on the WhatsApp group that you're part of. So these are the two exercises that you have for this particular week. Now I will show you the screen for Quizlet, so you can see on Quizlet how well actually it will look like. So for example, if I click on this link, I will open Quizlet in a second. Then I will share my screen. So the moment you will click on the link, it will show you the Quizlet screen like this. This is your Quizlet screen. The moment you will click on this link, it will show you the entire Quizlet over here. If you want to do the flashcards, you can do flashcards. You want to do the match, you can do match. But real task is for you to be able to do the test. When you'll click on the test, as you can see, this has a total of 118 questions. You see this at the bottom, 118 questions. When you'll click on the test, this screen will open and then it will give you the question numbers over here, right? So you have to make sure you enter over here 106, 106. You have to manually enter this and then click on start test and the test will start. Remember, you have to enter 106. Otherwise, Quizlet will always show you, I think it's 118 by the way. So 118, whatever the maximum number it shows on your left hand side. Whatever the maximum number it is showing over here, you have to enter that number over here and then click on start test and the test will start. That's how you have to do this. You have to change the number 20. It always starts with number 20. If you want to go back and do the flashcards, you can do flashcards. So these are the two exercises for this particular week for you to be able to complete. One second. You have to be able to complete this during this week, and I will send this right after this lesson on your WhatsApp group. You will see the slides and you will see the Quizlet link. And this video will be uploaded on YouTube and also the Google Drive by end of day today. So after a little while, you will see that this video will also be uploaded on YouTube. So if you have any questions or concerns, please do reach out to me directly on WhatsApp. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.